Hey everyone, this is Saturday, I believe, and I'm down in the garage and I'm going to do a haul video from the thrift store on Thursday. I wanted to say hey, and I wanted to show you the shelves that I ordered from Temu. They came in, I've got one together, and I'm going to flip the camera around and show you that, and then I'm going to walk back up here and flip it around again, and we're gonna get started with the thrift store finds. And I can't talk tonight. Let me see if I'm here. We go. I'll stand back so y'all can see that. This is a 72-inch tall shelf. It is all metal. It did not take one screw. I used my new hammer that I got right here. This is the other one I have not put together yet. I think the next one I put together, and it's awfully dark over here, but this is really good and sturdy. The shelves are about like that, but there is a bracket up underneath too. I am actually taking that out. I'm putting that shelf right there, and then the other one I'm going to put right there. So all that will be gone, and these two shelves will be there. These two shelves are going to house what I make. And as soon as I start making stuff, I'm going to be taking a picture and putting it, I think, on eBay. It may be Etsy, I don't know. To sell, just because I'm getting so much of it, I need to do something with it. So I think that's what I'm going to do, and I'll put a link to that kind of stuff in the description box when I get that done. I did find this roll. I think I got this at the Salvation Army also at one of my hauls, and I'm going to go ahead and cover these to make them a little bit more water resistant. And this is just a solid white easy liner is what it is. It is awfully dark up here. I'm still in the process of reorganizing, but I'm getting there. Okay, and let me just span it out all the way and hopefully get it up here. Woo! Okay, it is ready to go. Now I'm going to try to start with the oldest products first. Some of these I've had for over a month. I'm going to show you this one first because this was just a fun. I got this for fun. And it needs a little bit of repair. And it's this hat right here. And it is leather. But you see how it's coming. I need to glue that back. I am going to cut these off because this is where the straps went. I'm going to cut these off. And I paid $1 for this. And I'm giving it to John. I just really liked it, even though it has flaws. I'm going to give that to John, and I will show you a picture of John. I took a picture of him on my phone with the hat, but I told him he couldn't have the hat until I shared it. So let's, is this not the live one? Wait a minute. Why is it doing that? No, that's not the live one. Okay, well, yeah, that's him in the hat. I don't know if you can really see it or not, but it was quite funny. I guess you had to have been there. But for $1, y'all. This was just fun. And he really liked it. And he's goofy enough to wear this everywhere. So, and then the next thing I got was this little pelican. It is stone. I paid it, this was $1. So maybe the hat was half off. Maybe that's what it was, because I know this was $1. And I'm going to make a mold out of that. And I just realized my screen is cracked right through here. I don't know if that's showing up or not, but it's cracked all the way across. So I'm going to set that right there. I'm going to be making molds soon. Okay, and I also got this to make a mold. I don't know what happened to the price tag for that. But I know I didn't pay more than $1 for that. And then I also got, let me get these. I also got this. Here's this little stuff. I also got the little turtle. And I paid 50 cents for this. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's got a sideways smile. And it's even got little freckles on there. And it may not be showing up on the camera. But I thought, oh, this would be such a cute turtle. And so I am going to make a mold. Out of this. Because I just thought that would be sweet. Now, I also bought this. And I paid $1.50 for this. I am also going to try to make a mold out of this. I don't know if it's going to work, but I am most definitely going to try. Now this came in there, and I thought that was funny. Somebody stuck that in there like it was a minor. Down in there. Mining. Which is really funny, actually, but... And then I bought these for me. It's just little bitty salt and pepper shakers. And I think, yeah, they're in there. I just don't know how in the world I'm going to get them out of there. Oh, well, that was easy enough. Well, that wasn't hard at all. There you go. I just like the look of them. They look like stone. They're small. Oop. And let's hope I don't break them before I get them upstairs. And then these I bought. We did not need cups. Oh my gosh, we did not need cups. But these were $1. Green was $1. Because I know I paid $1 for these. And that is the only reason why I got those. Are these green? No, those are red. That means I paid $2 minus 25% for these salt and pepper shakers. Which means I paid like $1.50 for the salt and pepper shakers. But I do remember that I paid $1 for these. And I thought, oh my goodness, 4 cups. And that's the reason why I bought them. Do we need cups? No, we don't need cups. But for $1, yeah, that's why we have 2 cabinets filled with cups. I need to go through them. I'm going to have a yard sale here soon. But these are great hot cocoa cups during the winter too, because they're big. And I love the look of them. They're not ugly cups. They're not marked. So, I don't know, but for $1, that's $1/4 a cup. And they're just really, really pretty. And, yep, I got them. And they're going upstairs. So, we'll put that over there. Okay. And let me move this over. I probably have forgotten a lot of stuff. This right here was $1. I know this was $1 too. Let's find the tag. Yep. Okay, green was $1 because I know that this was $1 and this is the reason why I bought this. Do I want those in it? No, I don't want those. And I might reuse those actually. But I don't want those in it. And I will take these out real quick to just show you. They wanted $7.99 for this, which wasn't high price, but I got all that, which I will reuse at some point. And I'm just going to stick that right over here. All the other flowers or florals or whatever you want to call them are. And that is just styrofoam, which I probably will take out because I want to repaint this. And I probably will take that off. Yeah, this has been sitting here for a while. I think I got some bigger pieces too, but I don't remember. But for $1, there was no way I was going to let this sit there. For $1. Let me see if I can't. I'm going to get my screwdriver. I absolutely love this. That was easy enough. So I got that off. There's actually a little, oh yeah. I want to see how easy it is. probably glued it on the very bottom, because it's not glued on the sides. It's definitely not glued on the sides, so I don't know what's keeping it in here unless it is from the bottom. Which I'm not going to do all this right now. But I just want to show you when you get something like this, stop and look at the potential of it, especially if it's $1. Now, this is the kind of stuff that sticks to everything. But see, it will come out. And there was glue. But it comes out fairly easy. And I'm not using anything sharp. That's the little things I got at Hobby Lobby. I love these. I'm getting more of these. And what I'll probably do is take this outside and scrape it outside and get the rest of them out. But this is going to be so cute. And you could use this for so many different things. You could use this as an organizer. You could use this for an organizer in your craft room. You could use it in your bathroom. You could use it in your kitchen. You could use it for plants. You could. There is just an endless possibility for stuff like this. If you didn't want, is this built in? Yeah, this is definitely built in. They're not just placed on there. But you could put like utensils in this. You could put your craft brushes and your tools. You could put your stuff for your bathroom. You could do roll up some washcloths. You could put some cute little soap. You could put different sponge. I don't know. You could do so much with this. You could also actually turn this upside down and put those light bulbs that are rechargeable. Have you seen those? They look like light bulbs, but they're not. And you could glue the top, and then the other one by magnet just sticks on there. You could glue that, and you could actually make a light. You could put 2 little hooks and a chain, and you could hang that up and make this into a light upside down that way. It's just whatever your imagination can come up with. That's what stops you. And of course you can use the welcome on that, which I probably won't. I'll probably use it on something else. But for $1, there was no way I was going to walk away from that. Okay, let's see what else is in this bag. Oh, and I got these bags. I got these bags for Ashley to put her jewelry in because she's selling at craft shows. And I guess the red was half off. Or maybe I paid full price for these. I don't know. $2 for these and $2 for those. That's $4, but I got 25% off. So I paid $3 for all these. And these are the larger ones, which are really good for necklaces and stuff, and that's taped on there. But those are good for necklaces and stuff. And now I can give those to her. See, all the stuff has been down there, and it's like, nope, you can't have it until I do the video. I also got these. Now, there's no way I'm going to walk away from... There's 5 and 50 cents. When I'm using mix and mold, or if I just want something for dust, I can pop one of these on for that, and I'm good to go. So, I think I got 5 packs of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's another one in here. Yeah, 5. So I got 25 of these masks for $2.50 minus my 25% discount though. So for $1.50, I got 25 masks. Go right there. And then let's see what I got. Oh, I forgot about this. I've never seen these. Have you? It's a Mod Podge roller applicator. I figured for $1.50, why not try it, right? And I'd never seen these. They're by Plaid. I guess you put the Mod Podge in there. You screw it on, and you roll it on, and you get 2 rollers. And this is a 2-ounce bottle. And you can rinse these out with dish soap and water until they're clean, and then dry them, and you can reuse them again. That's pretty cool. We'll have to try that out and see how that works. And I like the fact that you get a regular bottle with the cap if you want to use it that way. That's pretty cool right there. So I'm going to set that right here. Okay. Now let's see what else we got in the bag. Oh, I got 2 of those, I thought. Oh, I did, and I put one together because I couldn't figure out what it was. This is what it looked like. Now, green was $1, so I paid $1 for it. It's called an egg holder. This is what it is. And then you have a rubber band that holds it right here, and I don't know what happened to the rubber band. Hope I didn't lose the rubber band. Nope, here's the rubber band. Oh, there's two of them. Which I thought was funny that they used rubber band to hold it, but hey, if it works, it works. And I know this is to color eggs, but that it pops. But say you wanted to paint something else that wasn't an egg. Say I wanted to paint that. Well, now I can paint it and just move it around and paint it, and it sets up by itself. So here again, use your imagination. Look at stuff for what it could be, for not what it's saying it is for, but what it could be for. I think you'll surprise yourself. I think this is really cool. And I paid 75 cents for this. This is Fiskar, which is a really good brand, and it's the protractor and the compass set. And for 75 cents, I got it. I could see me using these. And then I did get an easel. I thought about making a mold, actually. Taking the hinges. I have so many of those hinges right there. And being able to make a mold out of this. And I'm still thinking about doing that. This cost me 75 cents. Oh, and I got another one too. And I think it's the same size. And then I got these. And I don't know why. It was just the price. For $1.49 for this many stamps, I just couldn't leave them there. Do I need them? Probably not. No. But you never know. Are they all the same? No, that's a little flower. That's a little sun. That's a little heart. These are just little, and of course these are great for, oh, this is do. These are great for save the date. You're invited, which I'll probably never use any of these. It's a party. Circle, I can see me using that. And I can see me using the heart. I can most definitely see me using that one. Happy birthday. I don't make cards, so the checkpoint I could see me using for a certain mixed media. Due date, nope. And this is like a little calendar, right? With a check. That's what you do. And these are stamping up. So, for $1.50, it's an excellent, excellent price. And I may give away some of these. I may just start doing a box for a giveaway and just throwing a bunch of miscellaneous stuff in there and make it a mystery box, and nobody will know what it is until they get it. That would be fun. And the same thing with these. These are $1.49 just for these two right here. And these are Stampin' Up! Too. That's a cake. I love the design. And I like this too. And this has got For the Bride, congratulations, and you're invited. And then I got this. And I paid $1.49 for this. But I'm going to fill this in with glass and resin and make a design in there. Now I'm not sure what yet, but when I saw this, I knew exactly what I wanted to do with it, and that's the reason why I bought it. And I will have to make sure that I get it leveled and straight, and I will do that. And then I'll put it on adhesive so where I know it's straight. And then I think this will be so cool. This is something that you can hang in the window, like stained glass almost, or it will be. And then I got these two. I'm gonna pay 75 cents for these. And do I need them? No, but oh my gosh, look, they're almost tie-dye license plate covers, and they even come with the screws. And I'll probably put one. And these were $1 a piece. Okay, I paid $1 a piece. I wanted $5.99, and I paid $1 a piece for them. Those are just cute. Okay, here is my, I'm going to see if I'm forgetting anything. Oh goodness, yes. Because I bought I bought furniture there for $1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I bought 22 things that day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, I got this sticker for 75 cents. 18. Okay, I'm missing some stuff. Let me look around here real quick. Furniture? I got furniture there? Getting furniture. I got that 19. So I'm missing 3 things, but I'm not sure what they are. I'm looking over here. Well, I don't know what they were. But I'm not going to spend any more time on looking for something. I'm not even sure what it is. So that's a little silly. So we're going to go on with what I got this past Thursday. And let me remember. Red was $1. Yellow was half off. So I'll start with this because I got this for Ashley. That was $1. She knew exactly what this was. This is for the microwave. And she was wanting to start tie-dye. And I paid $1 for it, and I thought, well, it's worth $1. I don't even know what's in here. Let's open it up and see what's in here. I told Ashley I was going to give this to her, and I said, but you can't have it until I do the video. Okay. There's 2 tubs. There is rubber bands, and evidently this has been used, but this is rubber bands that you tie the fabric with. And then there's all these bottles that you can squirt. And I have so much Rit dye. So dye is not an issue. So for $1, it was worth $1 for all the bottles and this. I think you put this stuff in there, right? I don't know. But I paid $1 for it. And I'll give it to Ashley. I can't shut it back. Uh-oh. I got feathers. I probably shouldn't do this. If I get one out, I'll never get it back in here, I don't think. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh, these will work. Yeah, I've got a project coming up. I needed feathers. And I thought, for $1, and I can make them smaller. Or I can take pieces off like this. But yeah, this is cool. And I will have these forever because I won't use them much. And I am going to tape them back so they don't blow all over the place. Okay. And then I got these for $1 because they were half off. Yes, because yellow, no. Red was $1, yellow was half off. These are from a month ago, so let's not even look at those. Okay, this is what I got. And red was $1, so I got these for $1. And these feel like real leaves. They really do. And I could, and see the texture on there? I could actually put that silicone rubber on there and make an inlay out of that because the texture is just so real on that leaf. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They just feel so real. 9 for $1. And I'm going to put those over here with the rest of my faux floral is. Then I got these. These were supposed to be little shelves for and I paid $1 for these because yellow is half off. Red was $1, yellow was half off. Remember that. I'll forget. So these were $1. These are great if you need them for the wall. I don't want them for the wall. I want them for my pegboard. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take that off with my screwdriver. And then I'm going to take my drill that my son got me while he was here. He got me a Craftsman's drill. And I am going with drill bits. Every type of drill bit you could think of, I have now. Big, small. And I'm going to drill through the back 2 holes. And then I'm going to use my zip tie. And I'm going to use these on my pegboard. Zip ties and pegboards are awesome. It works well. I looked all over the place for pegboard accessories, and they are expensive. They are not cheap. I looked at Temu, I looked at Amazon, I went to hardware stores, and I thought, pooh hiss. And I went to Dollar Tree and bought me a bunch of stuff for $1.25 and zip ties, and I don't think I'll ever buy another pegboard accessory again. Right here, you can't see it, but right in front, I have a wire tray from the Dollar Tree. I have 1, 2, 3 little pencil holders from the Dollar Tree. I have those attached to the wire tray. I have them hanging on the pegboard with one of those Temu sticker knobs. And I have my utensils and everything else. I think I've showed this to you before, but let me take a picture of it and I'll show you what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Can you see it? I mean, there's so much weight sitting there on that thing. And see the little glass sticker knob from Temu? See that little thing right there? I ordered more of them. That thing is wonderful. And those things right there are filled. It's hanging on my pegboard. Start looking at things differently than what they're made for. There's so many different uses. And then this was half off, which was $2.50. And I got this because this is a 4-piece stamp block set for $2.50, y'all. Look at little Betty. And I love the fact that it's all in. I had to get that for that. And I will leave it in this handy dandy little cover. That was a good buy. Okay, and I don't know what these are. And I paid $3 for these. I think, see, I'm getting confused now. Red was $1 and yellow was half off. I think I got it backwards. Wait a minute. How much was, what was this? No, this was $1. Okay, yellow was $1, red was half off. That's what it was. So these were $1. I'm looking at another piece over here. I'm looking at these thinking, I would have paid $1 for them, but I don't think I would have paid I don't know what these are for. But I thought, oh, they'd be so cute in resin. Now, they're called a DIY decorative cards for a cinematic light box. Now, I'm thinking cinematic light box is where, you know, you can make a sign and they light up, and maybe that's what they're talking about. And I can see where, you know, these emojis and stuff, maybe somebody, I would have thought there'd been more letters than anything, but for $1, when I see something like this, I mean, how cute. There was just no way I was not going to get those. And I didn't even see all these, okay? All I could see was, oh, I like the peace one. Look at there. Oh, I like the peace one a lot. Oh, I like the wow one. Oh, I like these. Oh, look at the little bit. Okay, let's look at one. They're on acrylic. You could so use these in resin. You could put them on a coaster. You could put them on anything. You didn't have to use them in resin, but oh, they're for $1. These are adorable. And that's not all of them. I'm not going to get these back in there, am I? Nope, I'm not. And then there's some just blank ones, which I don't know what those are for. And then there's these. Okay, let's see what these are. I'll never get them back in the bag, though. These are emojis. That's what they are. These are all emojis. But they are so cute. I'm trying to get them back in here, so I didn't want to take them all out. Maybe I could get this one back in here. Sticky is what's making it hard, though. They're sticking to the... Oh, goodness. There it goes. Okay. If y'all have a great idea for these, let me know. I'd love to hear any ideas that you have. And then these are all numbers. Oh no, these are letters too. Okay, well, I have the letters and the numbers. Yep. And the black and white emojis. Oh, those are so cute. Okay. And then I got these. And I did pay $1.59. But those are the die cut stickers. Now I wondered, these are going to have the border around them, right? I was thinking these were, but it almost feels like paper. No, it feels like fabric. Oh, that's weird. Oh, y'all, that feels like, no, that feels like leather. What is this? Do these get wet? I think these got wet. I don't know. I think I'm going to throw these away because I think they're wet. Yep. I think these are wet too. Yeah, and they have that musty smell. Okay. Now I feel like I need to wipe my hands off. That was the first time in a long time that I got something that I couldn't use. And that's okay, because I didn't spend much on those anyway. Okay. And then I got these wooden beads for 75 cents. It's always good to have those, because you never know when you need an embellishment or something. And I didn't have any like this. Okay. And then I paid $1 for this. And let's see what these look like. These have never been open either. Which those had never been open either, but I think water got inside. Oh wow, it even came with a brush. So it came with a stenciling brush and a foam brush, which I really don't like foam brushes, but this I'll use for $1. Okay, and let's look at the stencils. Okay, the first one is live. You can see it better that way. Okay. The second one is laugh. Third one is love. The fourth one is welcome. The fifth one is home sweet home. The sixth one is grateful. The seventh one is life is beautiful. And then you have hearts. For $1. 8 stencils plus 2 brushes for $1. Yep. And these are the plastic stencils where you can wipe them down and reuse them over and over and over again. And that sticky on this does not help to get stuff back in the bag. Sorry, I just hit the camera. And I am trying to plan a trip to Connecticut in October. When my son was here, he said that he thought I should see Connecticut in October because all the fall colors, and it wouldn't be so hot and it wouldn't be so cold. And so I'm planning a trip to Connecticut. And I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get there. Part of me would love to take the train because I love train travel. But I can't figure out an Amtrak route from here to Connecticut without going really wonky. I mean, I can go to St. Louis, then I can go to Washington, D.C., and then I can go from Washington to New York, and then from New York, and it's like 5 different trains. And I'm thinking, that is just insanity. And then I can drive all the way to Chicago, or I could go to New Bern and catch a train into Chicago, and from Chicago I can go to Washington, D.C., or I can go up to Boston, or I can, and I'm thinking, you know, it's only a 16-hour drive. It'd take me 45 hours from Amtrak. But I'm not going to drive 15 hours by myself. I'm just not going to do it. I know myself well enough, and I'm not going to make a 15-hour drive by myself. So, and I'm not taking a bus. I've done that before. Oh, I've taken a bus. I've taken a bus when Justin was little from Tampa, Florida to South Carolina to get on a military base to get on a plane to go to Germany. I've done it, but just because I've done it doesn't mean I want to do it again. Okay, and then I got this. And I love this. Now, this is wallpaper, y'all. It's just wallpaper. But look, it looks so close to that, doesn't it? This is $1. Now you can put this on so many things. Is that just a little piece? Now there's a bunch of it in here. That's cool. You could take a sign, you know. I don't have anything right here to show you, but you take a piece of wood. You know those chopping blocks that you get from the Dollar Tree? Hold on a minute. I just happen to have one of them right here. Actually, I didn't just happen to have one. I walked. I was going to put this up, and I walked, and I saw this thing. Now, some people may not like the brick look. I love it. I really do. And then you could make a sign out of that. Okay. I'm going to put this over here. Or if this is... Oh, this is sticky. Oh, this is cool. Oh, look at that. Glass. Here it is. Because I don't want to cut that thing any more than what I have to. Uh-oh. Yep, I got too close. Well, don't cut your board. Can't believe it's doing the same thing over here. See, this is how easy did I get? Okay. That's wild. And now you have a board that you can make a sign and do whatever you want to. I mean, you saw how fast that was. That's why I get stuff like that. It just gives you a background to do something with. Okay. Let's see here. And then the next thing that I got, this is dirty, and I got this for Ashley, and you're probably not going to be able to see this. I got it for her because it's got a Lazy Susan on the bottom, and it's black. It's got the organizer on the top, but it spins. See how it spins? That's what it looks like, but it spins, and it is dirty. But I thought she could use that for the craft shows with some of her jewelry and stuff on it. It was $3.99 before my discount, so $4.80, so about $3 with a discount. There's nowhere you're gonna buy this for $3. And the shelves are adjustable. Okay. And then remember when I told you that I was going to buy some of those silverware trays to put in the drawers of my new workbenches? Well, look at what I found at the Salvation Army. How much were they? Half of $2.99, so they were $1.50 each. This one's a little bit better shape than this one, but that's okay. And I'm going to use these inside my drawers to help organize. I can put, like, I'll show you, okay? I'll just give you some examples. Okay, I have this, which I won't be using much anymore. Ooh, it's still on. But say I wanted to use that, I could do that. Probably not. No, not a good example. Okay. Of course, the one thing that I picked would not be a good example. Will that fit in there? Oh, see, that will fit in there. Good example. Okay. But what I'd probably do is put it in this because I leave it on the plug. I have those. Is that gonna, will that fit in there? That'll fit in there. Okay. And then I have those. I don't know why I have that, but I have that. And then I have my magnets, which I absolutely love, okay? And I'll probably take that out. But, because I want to remember what they are called, is there... Yeah, there is no... label. And I want to remember what these are called. And I think that I have the memory of an elephant, and sometimes I do, but sometimes I do not. So, probably fit in there good. I think that will fit down in there. And then you can take this stuff out of the box. I have these magic erasers. I just one in each box. But I would probably These are going to go in different drawers and different workbenches. So, if I'm looking for different stuff, now I have all of this in my craft sticks. See, and this would be wonderful for my craft sticks. These are the new ones that I just bought. And then I have different sizes of craft sticks. Let me put that over here. And I use different sizes. I don't have any of the small ones, which I'm going to need to get more. And I don't mind doing that because I can see this, and if I need to pick it up, that is just like overflow. And so I don't need that. And this is just more organized. And then I have all these. Some of these I could really put up here and use. Hey Ashley, before you go upstairs, you want to take this with you? Your John's hat and the...
Yeah, I'll be back for it.
Okay. John got down here?
Yeah.
Chisel tools. But it just allows you to sort through what you've got. And you can see things a lot better. And some of these are duplicates. Oh, I needed this. I was looking for these when I was doing my silicone rubber. These are important to have if you're making molds. So I'm going to put those right there where my magnets are. Now these are leather tools. These are leather stamps. Let me... And you can use these in clay too, but they have different stamps on there. And I got these for clay, but they're very, very durable because they are the leather ones. These are really, really sharp, but they're great when you're using the Cricut or the Silhouette to weed the stuff. And then I have a little bitty screwdriver here. I have a little bitty screwdriver here, which I will put over here in this. And once again, see, I have taken and cleaned this drawer out, basically, except for a little bit of sandpaper. And I can set these in my drawer now. And I wish I could show you a picture. Now, only one will fit in each drawer, but it's so I can look at it now and tell. Well, let's see if I can do it this way. Let's see if I can put them in this way. I don't think that they'll fit two. No, they're not going to fit either way. So what I'm going to do is I use these craft sticks all the time. So I'm going to redo this just a little bit. Okay, and that is so much neater, and I can open my drawer now and I can see exactly, and I could use 4 more of those. And I'm putting the other one in this other drawer. Okay, and then the next thing I got, I paid $1 for this. I paid $2 for this because red is half off, right? But it's a wooden tray. This was actually Melissa and Doug. And I have this little handy dandy little brad nail stapler thing, and so with stuff like this I would just put one of those, poop, pop it, and I am going to repaint it. And you could do it as a shadow box and put stuff in there that way, this way, or you could put handles on here and make it into a deep tray. There's just, I don't know what this was actually for, but for $2 I grabbed it. Okay, and I think this is the last thing that I got. I paid $1 for it. And you're probably thinking, why in the world did you buy this? Let me tell you. I've been doing craft fairs for years and years and years. I bought one of those, but it was the big one. It was total ornaments in. It was big. I wish I could find those now for less than $30 a piece. That's how I carried every piece of clay jewelry that I made, from craft fair to craft fair to craft fair. It was the most easiest and the most convenient way I have ever done a craft show before. I had one that had every bit of my jewelry in it. I had one with every bit of my displays in it. 2 things I just had to carry. 2 things plus my table. It was easy peasy. And anytime I can find something like this for $1, I am going to grab it up. Because it has the dividers in it. It has the padding. If it's all here. Now, I did buy it all taped up, so I don't know what's in here. It could be something totally different. Who knows? I guess we're going to find out together. And boy, those scissors are dull. I need a good pair of scissors, I guess. When scissors won't cut through tape, you know that you probably need to throw them away. Well, it's not the same set. Yes, it is. Okay, it is. At first, I thought it was. I'm gonna get get rid of the box. Okay. This is for saucers or anything round. Two of them. It tells me these don't have the cardboard inserts. Oh, this is for a tray. Okay, this has got the foam and the cardboard insert, and this is where you would put, but now if you had something that had a bunch of like earrings or bracelets or something hanging from it, you could insert the whole thing in here and protect it, and it's not going to go anywhere. Okay, this has got the foam for you to put in between pieces. It does not have the cardboard. There's two pieces in here, but it doesn't have the cardboard inserts. And those, you can make them, but those really make the difference. But for $1. I mean, it's, oh, are these the ones with the cardboard inserts? I hope so. Yes. These have got the cardboard inserts. And it does make a difference. I know you're thinking, good gracious, that can't be that big of a deal, but it really is. It tells me it doesn't fit in here. So I'm going to close that way? No, it does. Okay. And what this does is it allows you to have protection. And this one is even bigger. Oh yeah, this is even bigger. And it came with the foam where you can put it in between. But this is even bigger. And I'm not going to put this together, but because I did the other. But this is the bigger one. And this is a double layer. And these are wonderful. And for $1, I was excited to find them. I don't think, did I ever, oh, I got the stencils. So that was truly a craft item. And I got, well, this wasn't a craft item, but I'm going to use it in crafts. Yeah, I think the only thing that was a really craft item was the stencils, wasn't it? But I got a bunch of stuff that I'm going to use with my crafts that wasn't actually a craft item, but I'm going to make it one. I'm trying to think if there's a craft that I can do real fast. Well, maybe not. This is an hour and 20 minutes for a haul video. That's long. Some people would say too long. Oh well. You know what? No. Okay. I started to open up a package from Temu, but yeah, I have a package over there from Temu stuff. But I'm going to say no. We'll end this video. I do have a Temu bag, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things from Amazon sitting over there that's been over there for a couple of weeks now. That will be the next video, and that's when we'll do some crafting. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope maybe you got some ideas. And it will help you with when you start looking at different things and realizing, well, just because it says it's for this doesn't mean that I have to use it for that, and let your imagination go wild. And I think that you would be so pleasantly surprised. And if you have something that you took that was definitely not meant for crafting, and you turned it into something that was really useful for your crafting, please put it in the comments below and share it with everybody. I think that would be awesome if we all did that. And I would love to read all that. So if you do have something that you took that, let's say it was outside the box, and you used it for something totally different than what the original use was, please leave that in the comment. That would be awesome. Alrighty, I hope y'all have a wonderful Sunday, and maybe you'll see me again tomorrow. Thank you so much for all your support and your well wishes. It does not go unnoticed, and I am so very thankful for each and every one of you. until the next video. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh, no. I'm not done yet. I know I'm awful. I'm going to ask you to hit that thumbs up like button. And if you've not subscribed, I would love for you to do so. And if you hit that notification bell, YouTube will let you know when I have a new video out. And we'd love to see you over at the Facebook group. The link for that is in the description box. And if you have pictures of your crafts, I absolutely would love to see them. And you can send them to me through my Gmail. It's listed in the description box, but it's actually Annie's Studio Clay Art at gmail.com. And that's who I was before I became Southern Lady Artistic Creations on YouTube. I was Annie Studio Clay Art. And that's why my Gmail is called that. But I would love to see everybody's creations. That is so much fun. We do share that on the Facebook group. But I know a lot of you aren't on Facebook, and so please just, send them on over. I do respond to my emails. I get notifications on my emails so faster and so much better than I do on YouTube. I don't know why. I have rechecked and rechecked, and sometimes I don't even know that I got anything on YouTube unless I actually go into it and look. And on my Gmail, it pops up on my phone. You have a new Gmail. It doesn't talk to me. That would be awesome if it did. But it does pop up and let me know that I do have a new Gmail. Or it's actually not a Gmail. It's an email, right? All right, y'all. I'm getting tired and I am just rambling. So I'm going to say so long for now. And I will see you again real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.